Why, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? Hope everybody's set fine and dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. It is Saturday evening, guys. It's about 8:30 in the evening. Just sitting here looking through this book and drinking me some Billy beer. No, I'm just kidding. Got that at the flea market today, and it's full. Kind of feels like it's a little flat though. Old Billy Carter beer. Always heard Johnny Carson talking about Billy Carter and his beer, and I was glad to find this old can of it. Have it out here on display. Billy Beer. But hope everybody's been doing good. Having a great weekend. I've been kind of working a little bit. I've been doing some building some little chicken boxes for work to sell, and that's been a pain in the butt. My first one I built out 1/2 inch plywood, and then this time I thought, well, I'll go down. You know, guys, what a thing of plywood costs now? Not 3/4, but 1/8 inch, about like that. It was $30 and some odd cents for one sheet. But yeah, I've been building those, trying to get those done so I can get them done at work and get them sewed. But today, guys, got a little radio for us to look at. It's a General Electric transistor radio, and I don't know if it works. I looked at it, and I do know it needs an antenna. Well, I hope it don't need an antenna. I know the antenna's broke inside, so I'm gonna have to maybe glue that back or something. But it's got cold again here on us here in Kentucky. It's about 22 degrees now. It went from 60 degrees all the way down to 20-some degrees. And I've been sick all week. And that's one of the reasons, because it keeps getting cold and hot. Cold and hot. And it's getting everything mixed up. My body can't get adjusted. Capacitors and conductors and amplifiers. But alright, enough stalling. Let me get this little radio. I'll get y'all up on Sky Vision, and we'll take a look at this, guys. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. You can zoom this in a little bit here. Oh, set that up on my shelf. Alright. Oh. Here it is, guys. A little General Electric. I can't believe how I'm going to turn that heat up. Hold on, guys. I'm going to have to put the towel in front of the door and stuff. It's really cold in here. Alright, that should get better. I'm sitting right here by this door. It was freezing me to death. Alrighty. So what we have, guys, is a General Electric. It looks like probably about 1950's. It needs cleaned up a little bit. It's kind of dirty. And it's missing the screw to hold it in. I don't know if this one will fit or not. No, we'll have to find a screw for it, because it just comes open. Let's open it up. And there's the badge. It's a model P-755A. It's a super hat. Tuning range is 540 to 1600 kilohertz or KC. Battery supply is 9 volts. Made in the USA. So this one wasn't made in Japan. It was actually made here. So that's what it says anyway. So here's the actual radio. Can't really see much. Everything's kind of hidden. But let me get my ink pen here. Right here, guys, is what I'm talking about, how the antenna's broke. I don't know if you can see it. See how it's right there's part. Just, I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. See, here's part of it, and over here's part of it. Somehow that rod broke. But I think the wire's still, yeah, the wire's still hooked to it. So it should still work if the radio works. I guess this is the volume. And here's the tuning capacitor. Right here. And it looks like I could hook a 9-volt battery to it, I think. I don't know. It kind of, I don't know if that's the same size. No, I think that's a little bigger, ain't it, guys? So we're going to have to clip us on a new one. One that we can hook a battery to. I think I have a couple more. I've had like 10 of these things. And I have used them up. Making those power supplies. Let's see what the difference was. Oh yeah, there's a, well, is there a difference? Yeah, there's a difference. Pretty big difference, ain't they? So let's change that. Get some cutters here. Let's see here. Man, we need some probably. What else do we need? Probably need these. Probably need some heat shrink. I'm just going to snip that off, guys, because we can't use it. It's a little bit too big for nowadays. I'll snip it off far enough though so we can reuse it again. If we ever need it. Just snip that one off. We'll put this new one on. Quite a bit of difference, ain't they? From 1950 to 2024. We need to get this off. We'll strip this wire. And this one. Man, I have to strip this again. I always have to cut the tip because it's soldered and I can't never get that to come off easily. Yeah, I messed it up. I don't know why it's so hard to get stripped back a little bit more. There we go. Practically got to cut half that off at the beginning. Then go back. Cut some more. Well, there we go. So we need some heat shrink. I wish I had some real small stuff because this stuff's pretty thick here. This green, I think it's smaller. Yeah. The green's about the smallest I have. It's 5 1/4 or 5/32 toots. 5/32. Then I got a 3/16, 9/32s, 3/16. Here's 5/8 or 5 3/4. Just smaller. No, it's not. It should be. Yeah, it is. Alright. supposed to have 15 of those. That one looks bigger. I guess it is. We can cut that in half though. We don't use. There we go. We'll slide one over this one. And we'll slide one on this one. I hope everybody out there is having a great weekend. Everybody's healthy and well and not sick. I know that old flu and everything's going around again. I've been sick and I had a sinus infection the first part of the week. And then today I started off with a headache, and it just like ever so often I would get pretty energized and then I would just get real tired real quick. It was like on and off like a yo-yo all day. Alright guys, we'll wrap this around. We'll put a little solder on it. We'll solder it up a little bit. Hopefully my soldering iron is charged enough to do something with it. It almost got hot enough. There she goes. If I can only get it on there. I can't tell if I got it on or not. I know I did that time. She soldered up. Bring up her heat shrink. Oh, come on. I spilled my Zippo up. Should be doing better than that. May have to fill it up again. Surely not. Guess we'll have to fill it up again. That didn't take long. All right. Let's try it again, guys. Kind of, weird. Ooh. Kind of hard to do this with a Zippo, really. I don't know where my other lighter is. There's that one. I need to get me one of them little crack lighters just to leave out here, what they call crack lighters, those electric ones, to do this heat shrink. Those do a lot better. That's about the best lighter to use, like a little torch. They do really good on heat shrink. like I've been using a lot of heat shrink here lately. Won't be long, I'll have to go up Harbor Freight and get another box. There's where all that solder went. It dripped down. This tip I had to put on. I finally used up the real fine tip. It didn't last that long, and I've been having to use this fatter tip on this soldering iron, and I don't like it at all. It don't do as good as that fine tip did. I really love this little Black & Decker solder. No, it's a Wally quick charge. I put this from the 70s. This little soldering iron, and it used to have just one of them regular, what is it, nickel batteries, and I put a lithium battery in it, and it really, I mean, it gets hot, and it stays charged, like, you know, all the way up to till the battery goes dead, and it stays good and hot. So that lithium battery, sure, they had that back in the 70s. They probably sold a lot of these, because it does really good. But like I said, I used it came with two tips. It came with this big fat tip, and it came with a little fine tip. And that little fine tip was great, but this one ain't all that good. Not for the little jobs anyway. We got that soldered, guys, so let's get that all down. Alright, we got that all nice and tight. And everything's soldered really nice and neat. So now, let's see if it works. I hope it does. Oh, I don't have very good luck with these old 50s radios. I have a couple. I have a Westinghouse. I have an Emerson. This one is the first General Electric I've had in this type of transistor radio. That transformer says I-E-I. I-E-I. Nashville. Men in Nashville, Tennessee make capacitors. That's what it says. I-E-I Nashville. But anyway, I hope it works, guys. Let's check this battery out. You know, if I got a good battery. That would make much count. A lot of these I've used on power supplies and drained them almost completely. That one says good. So we should get some kind of result out of that if it works. Alright, it's finally getting warm in here. So see if it's off. Yeah, it's off. Plug up this 9-volt. And let's see if it works, guys. Kind of thought I heard a kick. It's not loud, it's on. It's playing. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. It just ain't loud at all. I wonder what's up with the loudness. Huh. I wonder if the antenna has anything to do with it. It does work. Trying to get this antenna here, guys. Let's see. Make it a little bit bigger antenna here. Let's see if that. I just wonder if that battery went bad. Just turn it off for a minute and check this battery again. It's not very good at all. Let's see if we can find another battery. Halfway decent. That was not very good either. We did say it 9 volts, didn't we? It's definitely working. I think it's just these batteries ain't no good. And something happened. I think that battery went completely dead. Well, at least we know it works, guys. I think with a nice new battery, let me see what these other ones say. I got some old batteries here. They're old. That's the problem. Like probably about 10 or 15 years old, and they just lost charge over the years. Let's see. Yeah, see, it's not good. Not good at all. Let's see. have good batteries, but they're in my power supplies. And they're taped up. But we know it works, guys. I'll have to find a new battery. And I may have to try to get some of that JB weld or something and weld this antenna back where it broke. Because I'm sure that's keeping that from playing good. I'm just glad the wires aren't broke, but this is an antenna here. Trying to see if we can hook a little extra antenna to it, but I really don't see where besides here to hook it. Because it's really not picking nothing up. It's picking up at that station that's really close to me. Other than that, it's not. So I say, guys, later on down the road, after we get our other stuff done that we're already into, we'll take this one apart and see if we can fix the antenna on it. Because I believe that's probably one of the biggest problems. But I'm really surprised that it even works. Because like I said, I've had a Westinghouse, 1950's Transistor Westinghouse, an Emerson. I can show you. I'll show you guys. Alrighty, I'm back. Here's the Westinghouse. Just the case. I don't know, I've got the knob and everything. Both knobs. And the circuit boards around here somewhere. It's all in a little box somewhere. I worked on this little radio forever. And it was a 6 transistor, but never could get it to play. And then this one here, this Emerson Vanguard 888. Guys, I'm always on the lookout for another one of these. This one, the whole circuit board, and I do not know where my circuit boards are, where I will show you. It was just horrible. It would there was bad places all through it, and it was such, for the outside, for the case to look so good, the inside was horrible. So, but I'm always on the lookout for this. For the ones that don't know, Vanguard was a missile. Or a rocket, sorry. And they named it. There was like 3 or 4 of these radios that they kind of named different rockets. So, really neat little radio. I love how it's got like this, I don't even know what you call it. Just the lines in it. Alright, guys. I hope you all continue to have a great weekend. And I'm going to try to myself, and we're going to probably work on that cabinet a little bit more on the Montgomery Award, probably a little bit more tomorrow if I ever get done with those chicken boxes, those carrying cases. So, but alright guys, until next time, I'll see you right here at Redneck Ways. Bye guys.